guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel Read with Kim, and today I'm going to be talking about a book that I recently read on Kindle, and I am talking about The First Light Wins from Ashley Elston. This book is a thriller, and I was really excited when I picked this book because horror and thrillers are part of me. So we are following Evie. Is how she presents herself in the first two chapters, and because we are following her and her point of view, she's the narrator of the story. We are kind of discovering everything with her, and she is in a relationship with this guy Ryan, and Ryan has secrets. And it's not really clear at the beginning of the book what's going on, because we know that she is hiring by someone to do something with this Ryan guy. We don't know what exactly she's been hired for, if she's been there to kill him, to rob him. It's not really clear. The only thing that we know is that she's there. She's coming from a different town apparently, but then mysteriously, in a party, is another woman arriving, and this woman, her name is Luca, and somehow Evie's real name is Luca. So I was like, wait, what? So Luca is a girlfriend of one of Ryan's friends. So when Evie meets this woman, is like, oh, what's your name? Luca? But I'm Luca. Unconsciously, she's like, I am Luca. Why is this woman here with my name? So she is not real Evie. That's when we oh, so she's there to do something. What she's gonna do? And that's how the story kind of opened. We are have so many questions about why is Evie there? What is she going to do? Who is this Luca person? Why? That's the first, I would say, 3-4 chapters. And we are started discovering everything. Now, this book is really back and forth. So it's present moment. And it's literally the title of the chapter, present moment. And that's how she's been with Ryan and advancing in the job that she's been hiring to do. And then the other chapter is 7 years ago, 6 years ago, and that's where we start knowing what she's doing and what kind of job she was doing in the past and why she's been hiring here. And she's creating a life from every single job that she's been doing. So that's how the book, it's kind of confusing in some parts, but it's also really a twist. You think that you know something, and then boom, it's kind of a different. And we start understanding what's going on with Ryan, because he has also his things. He's very mysterious, and it's who is lying? What's the point? Okay, is Evie lying more than Ryan, or is actually Ryan lying more than Evie? And we also know that Evie is working from this guy, Mr. Smith. So Mr. Smith is kind of big boss from this kind of organization thing, and it's completely we don't know what's going on. It's very difficult understanding what's going on, and we just know that she is going to do something, and we need to discover exactly why she's going to do. And she's really good skill in lying and about robbing things. So this is kind of her test to do a really good job, because in the past she's been making some mistakes on the job that she's been hiring to do. So now it's okay, this is my test. I have to do the best job. And that's where she gets kind of challenged when she sees this woman that is supposed to be her. And I was okay, why you have my name? Why you have my identity? So it's really interesting while you're going through the pages, knowing and understanding what's going on, and why is every person there. So it's not a lot of characters, I have to say. Basically, it's just two main ones, which is Ryan and her, like Evie. It's like, and this Mr. Smith. I have to say that for me, it's my opinion, it didn't work for me. I had so much expectation, especially because in thrillers and horror, I'm really kind of like demanding. I read a lot, so it's very difficult that I get like really hooked into a book. It has to be like a masterpiece for me to say wow, and it's okay, right? I feel it's okay. So this book, it was not what I was like expecting. I got bored. I was like, oh my god, what am I reading? Like, but at the same time, I wanted to finish. I want to know what was gonna happen, but not like wow. I skipped like a couple pages and nothing happened, because as I said in the very beginning of the video, it was like back and forth. So you understand that it was like to know why she's been doing, what she's been dealing with, and why she's there. But it was nothing like, oh my god, what is gonna really happen? It was more about what is happening. Like, it was more about, I don't know what's going on, instead of like what is going to be happening here. Book 3 stars. It was not like trash. It was not like something that oh no, horrible. Absolutely no. But it was not something like I was hooked. I was very like, okay, so this is not what's happening. What is happening next? It was basically what it was. The end, it was like, and I'm gonna spoil. So if you haven't read the book, you can skip this part, and if you read it, you can like watch it and tell me your opinion. Please let me know what's your opinion about this book. But it was like, okay, having Ryan and her ending together, and Ryan like confessing her like, oh yeah, I knew that you were working for this person and I want to know what's going on. I don't know, it was just like nothing happened, and nothing happened. In the end, nothing happened. You know, so it was not really a book that I can say many things, because it was just knowing her past jobs and knowing what she has been dealing with, and understanding that her mom like died from cancer, and she's kind of like being forced to do those things. And even though the job requires that she has like a really cold blood and leave people and whatever she has to do to make this job done, in some jobs she was like still a human. I was like, I cannot leave this person like dying. I had to call 911, and even I have to run after, at least I call 911. No, like no, it was not I was expecting. And in any moment I was afraid, in any moment I was like, what? So it was just like another thriller that is going to be I don't know, my banks are getting me a little bit crazy. There we go. It's not like a thriller that I'm gonna be like, so 3 stars. If you are watching this video and you're like, should I read it or not? Don't do it. Yeah, don't read it. You're not gonna miss anything, and sorry, but to write a good thriller, you have to really have a story. Like, you really have to have those dialogues, like really guide the people to understand everything, but at the same time wanted to know more. And I don't think this book did it at all. I have here my notes, and yeah, 3 stars. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. Thank you. And if you like it, please do me a big favor and give it a like and share it with your friends. I would love to know, what is your opinion about this book? Especially like happened very recently that I pick really trendy books, and sometimes like a really great surprise, and I understand why it's a masterpiece. But sometimes like book like this one, it's like I don't know. And I think I'm being generous. I've been generous, giving like 3 stars just because I finished it and just because I was like, I want to understand what's going on and what is the secret. Like Ryan is hiding, and I want to know who is the mean one. That's it. But nothing else happened.